don't know how good I sound. I'm very nervous about this and everything. Um, so yeah, how's it going, Christina? I see in the chat. So very rusty, very not so good at this anymore. All right, I just want to make sure music's not too loud. Let's see here. Alrighty. Well, hey, welcome in. For those who are watching maybe on the replay, hey, thank you for coming by. We're gonna do a quick little live stream. I'm trying to test it out. This camera that I have right here, this one, is gonna be changed out. I'm gonna be putting in a better quality camera, like kind of like the one I have here, maybe a little bit better. Might swap this one to here. Whoops. And put a better camera here for me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I got to get used to the whole adjustment of everything. So, but yeah, now I feel like the music's too low. All right, there we go. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I got used to. I'm trying to look in here for a camera and not realizing I got to look here to the camera here. So it's gonna take some getting used to. And again, I'm just trying to play around with things. It's been so long, right? It's been so long. I'm starting to do more and more videos. You're probably seeing it coming across with the Pokemon One Piece TCG stuff. Because that's what I'm liking right now. I'm having a lot of fun doing that with my son with the collecting. If you could see over here off screen, we've got quite a bit. We're going to be doing something fun in the month of May. We're going to be opening up every ETB for the current line, right, which is Scarlet and Violet. There's a total of, I think, 16 boxes that we're going to be opening leading up to the new Team Rocket slash style box. I know it's not technically Team Rocket, but it will have the Team Rocket trainers and all that stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool with Destined Rivals coming out in May, the end of May, May 30th. So yeah, we're going to be doing a video every day for the 16 days leading up to Destined Rivals. Kind of like the 12 days of Christmas, but this will be the 16 days of Scarlet and Violet, something like that. We'll have fun with it, but yeah. So getting used to this again. Got to play around with it. Like I said in my description, I'm looking to see how things look. I'm getting a new microphone. I'm gonna get a new camera here, so I have better quality because this is kind of janky here. I don't like the quality of this. This doesn't look great. But yeah, so I mean we're doing our thing, right? So again, if you guys are watching this on the replay, comment below. Let me know how everything is coming across. If you jump in the live stream, let me know. Say hello. Don't be a stranger. I know we're doing this thing. I got bit by the bug again, right? And I think it's because of I kind of burned myself out with the mystery boxes. I've talked about that here, where I felt like I wasn't having as much fun doing mystery boxes, right? And I trying to figure out what I wanted to do on top of my work and everything. It became too much work, right? It became way too much work, and I didn't enjoy it. And now I'm starting to do these little videos. I'm doing some stuff that's going to be on, YouTube Shorts, playing with TikTok, and having fun, right? My son did his first ever voiceover, and I thought it was great. He was very nervous. He did it in two tries. The first time he went through, and my fault, I had my earbud on, and it connected to my phone when he was recording his audio, and it didn't record his audio, so he had to redo it, and he got a little pissed and everything. But he swore off. He's like, "I'll never do another one. I'll never do another voiceover." and those are fun. You know, the voiceovers are fun because you can sit there and you're watching your video, and when you're unboxing, right, I don't have to feel like I have to fill air when I'm unboxing something. And I think that's cool because you can unbox it, you're showing the cards, and I can speed it up. I can speed the video up, and it's great, right? It works. It works. So yeah, it's definitely something that we are trying to do. And again, I think the computer needs to be upgraded, especially if I want to do more of this stuff. And I want to do the One Piece TCG live streams, because I'm getting into that. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't think I can do the Pokemon stuff just because, again, I gotta learn, right? And I'm weird like that. I gotta learn, and I wanna learn how to play it properly. Whereas I felt like with One Piece, it was a little easier to just kind of dive in, get my ass kicked a few times, and then realize, okay, here's how I play it. Here's how these characters play. And maybe Pokemon's the same way, but I feel like One Piece was easier to do that, right? But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to unbox a Journey Together ETB. This is the newest expansion pack for the Scarlet and Violet. It is the 9th box, right? Volume 9? No, not Volume 9, right? Is it Volume 9? It could be. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I think it's Volume 9. But yeah, it is the Journey Together. The hit rates in this are great. We've gotten some really good cards on it. This is the first one we're really trying to master set. And for those who don't know, a master set is collecting every card in the set. You get a guidebook in here that shows you the cards common or the reverse holo, and then if it's a or it's a holo and a reverse holo and all that stuff. We'll go through that a little bit for anyone who doesn't know about Pokemon, and who, if you do know about Pokemon, you're like, this idiot here who just got into this, he's an idiot. And yes I am. So, but yeah, we're gonna do this, right? It is a late night stream. It is a test stream, so we're gonna have fun with this and kind of wham bam thank you ma'am get out of here. And again, if you guys watch this on the replay, let me know. You know, drop a comment below. And let me know. Let me know if you guys want more of this, like where we do kind of like little box rips and have some fun. And again, just having these talks, and then maybe even doing like a podcast style. I know everybody's doing podcasts, right? It's so exhausting. But yeah, I don't know. Just something where I'm getting back into it. It's something where I've got an idea. I've got in my notebook where I've jotted down a bunch of different ideas and everything like that, where I'm getting into doing the comic book stuff I wanted to do before I kind of was just like didn't have fun doing videos. And then obviously Pokemon, doing the One Piece stuff. I'm enjoying One Piece, right? I call this my midlife crisis, I guess, where I'm having fun, but the Pokemon stuff I'm enjoying because I'm sharing it with both kids, with my son John and my daughter Haley. And it's so cool because sending her the hits. One night I was sitting here, I was shooting a little one of the videos. It was the Iona's Belly Bolt EX box, Premier box. I was shooting that one, and I got that nice hit, you know, and I had to send that to her. And then the other box where I got the what is it, the Salamence? I got the Salamence, which is the number 2 card in this series. And it's nice. It's cool to get those hits, right? And building these collections. And this is just like with comics. I'm building my PC. I'm building a collection. Well, I'm building it with my son, because this is essentially my son's stuff. I'm not keeping these cards for me. I'm doing this for him. Really, we're doing this together. I'm buying a bunch of different stuff when I can actually find the stuff in store, because that's become a headache and a half. So what's nice is I have a job site that's right down the road from a Walmart, so I will every morning kind of buzz in and just see if maybe it got a restock and grab a couple things for him. I'm also using the singles. They have the hanger singles. I'm using those as a reward for Johnny for when he does his homework and he gets all his stuff done. and or if he gets like a reward. The other day he got a leadership thing, a little thing where his teacher gave him a little card for showing kindness and leadership abilities or something like that, and it's really cool. It's really cool to see him get that kind of stuff. And again, I want to be able to have a reward for him and all that. So I've done enough talking. Let's get into this box, right? We're into this stream already. Let's get into this. Let's do this. And yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what we can pull. Again, the biggest hit in this is the Lily's. Starts with a C. I'm horrible. My kids correct me every time. I am that dad that doesn't know the words. I mean, know the names the best. Do I have scissors over here? I probably don't. I can get this out of here though. There we go. Clarify, something like that. I think it's Lily's Clarify. I don't know, but it's an awesome card. It's a cool card. I want the Zacian cards, and I definitely want to get Hops, Zacian's SIR, and all that fun stuff. So let's see. So you get the sleeve goes over top of the box. You know what? Let's do it that way. This is the box here. Here's our sleeve. Now inside the sleeve, you can see that you can pop it open, and it's like a banner for your wall, or if you want. If people do that, I guess some people do that. And then here is the book. This is the guidebook. This shows you all the cards, and this is what I mean by when you go in and you see it. You got these two. I know this camera is not the greatest, but you see this. This will be a Jesus, focus camera, focus. But yeah, so there's a common and a holo. Some will have holos and reverse holos and stuff like that. But the one card this is the Whale Lord. I have yet to pull him. The Whale Lord right here, and then we have the Articuno. This is a beautiful card. Hopefully we can pull something like this on stream. But yeah, so that's the guidebook. It tells you, and it lets you know too, for anyone, because I didn't know this until I read the first one. This actually helped me out quite a bit. What's coming on here? Oh, that's whited out. But here, these tell you everything, like your commons, your uncommon, your rare, your double rare, your ultra rare, illustration rare, special illustration rare, and then hyper rare. The hyper rares are usually your gold cards, I believe, right? I think those are all the gold. Yeah, the hyper rares are your gold cards. So yeah, let's get into this and all that fun stuff. So if you're watching this, if you're hanging out, if you're lurking, I appreciate you coming by. So this is what we get inside the box. You're gonna see you get the dice. Here's our dice. And then what is this? The damage indicators. And then each ETB, a normal ETB comes with 9 packs. Now there are other ETBs like the Pokemon Center ETBs, which will give you an additional pack. Here is our energy cards. Yeah, definitely gonna need to change this camera out, because that camera is not great. Not great. Here's our 9 packs. Here's our sleeves. These are nice little sleeves. That is, who is this? Is this N, right? I think this is N. I think that's who this character is. Still trying to learn. And then each box will also come with a promo card. And it is N. That is who that is. That is N. So, I'll show it here. Oh my god. That is, there we go. So this is the promo card here with the dividers. Show it here better, right there. So there you go. That is Hops Zoru. Again, you guys, if you guys have been here to this channel, you guys know me and words are not the greatest of friends. But yeah, here we go. We got 9 packs. let's rip into these and let's see what we get. All right, I'll put these right here. Again, still trying to get used to this stuff and seeing how everything works, right? All right, so here's our first pack. This is Lily, and this is her Carefully. The names again. It's a cool looking card. All right, here's the code card if anybody wants it. Jesus, yeah, definitely got to change this camera out up here because that is garbage. All right, so there we go. Daramanka. I don't want it to autofocus. It's like autofocusing like crazy. Noibat, Geodude, Lotad, Articuno, the common, Postwick, Butterfree, Ramarade, and then Tyranitar. I like this guy. This guy's pretty badass looking. Yeah, definitely got to mess with the quality of this camera. Change it out. Put something else there because it's not great. Yep. So let's go into the second pack. And let's hope we're shooting for big pulls. We want to get the illustration rares and the the SARs, right? The ARs and SARs. Tell me you're new to Pokemon without telling me you're new to Pokemon. You know, it's funny. I had Lotic, Combuskin, Golem, Redeemable. This is a reverse holo. Larvesta. Oh, nice. A Reversham EX. Have a few of these. But yeah, no. It's funny. My son, I've bought him Pokemon in the past. Never really paid much attention to it. You know, we had. I bought him whenever was it? There was a few different sets that came out that I had gotten him ETBs randomly at Target whenever, you know, they were actually there before it became crazy. There's their basic energy. Throw that to the side. Center it. Zaru Tropius. See if we can't get anything nice here. Alright. Wartrell. Oh, Kilowattrel. I like this card. Kilowattrel, I think is how you say his name. Nice. So this is one of the cards we're looking. I mean, that's one of the ones we want. We have one, I believe. I would have to look at the book or his TCG collector, because he's got where we're going in and we're setting up his sets. So, and again, trying to master set these, it can get expensive. These ETBs are nice when you can get them at retail and you're not paying, you know, MSRP or more. And I say MSRP when you're not paying market. When you can actually get them at retail, that's always great. Wingull, Togedemaru, Vizeron, there's a band, another Articuno, Paris, Lycanroc, and then a Clodsire EX. And I should have sleeves over here, putting stuff in here, but I'll sleeve this stuff up when I'm done. And put stuff either, I'll go through the catalog, I'll spend like 30 minutes going through his TCG collector and seeing what cards we're adding to the collection and what cards are going to go in our bulk, because that's another thing, man. This here is all bulk cards from the pack, from the stuff in Scarlet and Violet, because we've been opening stuff and having fun opening it. And I'm just gonna burn this Psychic Energy. Here we go. Squawkabilly. Yeah, this definitely can't see shit in this camera because it's not one to focus. Drugium, Pangoru, Grimmsnarl. That one always makes me chuckle. Tadbolt. Oh! Nice! There's another hit and then a Whale Lord. But look at that. There we go. And these. Oh, and as I throw my card around, let me move this out of the way. That's cool. I'm gonna put that one to sleep because I know we don't have that one. All right, so we'll throw this bad boy in a sleeve. Try and be careful. And what's cool is we're going on Sunday. We're going to go to our first card trade show. It's going to be interesting and everything, and all that fun shit. There we go. And then let's go Fighting Energy. Nope. My son does that every time. Johnny does that every time. Squavette, Paris, Milcery. God, you can't even see the fucking freaking cards. Language William. Voltorb. I love this art. Oh, nice! Another hit! That's not the one we want, but it's one of the ARs, IRs. Oh man, that is cool. This has been a success. I like it. Full arts, whatever you want to call them. Ultra rares. Not ultra rare. What am I talking about? Alright, so we've got 3 packs left. Let's go ahead and take Iona and Belly Bolt here. Oh, there's my Fighting Energy as I'm throwing stuff around. And it's cool because, again, we've already shot 5 of the videos of the first 5. We did the base set, the Scarlet box, and the Violet box. We did Paldea Evolved. We did Obsidian Flames and 151. I'll tell you what. Again, beautiful art. It's awesome. It's cool to see. And again, seeing some of the hits we got, I can't wait for you guys to see those videos. Go Marrow Hawk, Lily's Pearl, Beldum, Matacris, a Dunsparce EX. There we go. With that, I'm going to put him right there. I don't know. Again, I don't know if we got that one. I'll have to look. All right, here we go with N. And his Zacian? Is that Zacian? Let's go Leaf Energy or Green Energy. Earth Energy? Nope, Fire. Alright, we got Metapod. Black Belt's Training. Voltburb. Or this is Iona's Voltburb. Voltorb. William. Again, words. Or Oricorio. Sandaconda. Redeemable Ticket. Ends Perleon, a Pilliswine, and then Mega Arna. All right, last pack. What is it they do? My son likes to do the whole rubbing thing where he rubs it for that last pack magic. So here we go. Iona and your Clarify. Is that how you say it? I need Iona to give us some luck here. Come on. Let's see what we get here in this last pack. And let's go Psychic Energy. No, water. Alright, so here we go. A Cubone, you know, wearing the skull of your fallen family. Lechonky Chonk. Joltik. Larvesta. Pelipper. Ends Kling Clang. Ends Castle. Excelgor. Ends Clink. Come on. Double. Hops double. Alright, well hey, I can't complain. I know some of these we didn't have. There are some cards in here of the bulk and everything that we still need. As we go to make a master set. That's the plan. Is to master set. Really, we're going to try to master set every expansion in Scarlet and Violet. We want to master set Scarlet and Violet eventually. But I think this is the closest one we have because it's the one we've opened the most of, which only makes sense. But I'm going to go through. I'll sort these cards out later on tonight or tomorrow morning probably. Try to get some sleep. But yeah, no, it's interesting. You know, we've gone almost 30 minutes, and I've gotten some little warnings on the computer system here. I don't know how the quality's coming across. I hope good. I hope it's coming across okay. But yeah, no, it's definitely been fun to do this, and I have fun. Like when you pull, try not to get too super excited, but when you pull a big card, especially when you pull, and again, the one I pulled, and it was out of was it the Palafin? I posted it, the video, it's on there, and that was my big hit of the box. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch it now. But yeah, so it's yeah, this is the one right now. This is the #1 hit value wise, right? Monetary wise. I'm wanting the Belly Bolt cards. He's become one of my favorite. We've got a couple of this guy, which has been a fun one to pull. But then again, yeah, it's the Zacian. I could be saying it wrong. You guys can let me know in the comments below. But the Zorak. That's who that is. That's a Zorak. This Hops Zacian. This card's pretty cool. But this is the card here, right here, the Salamence EX SIR. I get them confused between the Japanese version and the English version. But this is the card I pulled before. This is the #2 card in the set. We've gotten this one here. We've gotten the Rash Ram. I've gotten the Ferret. We have this one. And it looks like, I don't know, we got this one now. We just pulled this one here. So I'll look at his TCG collector catalog and take a look at what ones we're going to be able to add to the set. So if you've watched, I appreciate you watching. If you're hanging out here, next time, throw a comment in the chat like Christina. Christina said, "Hey, Will," at the very beginning. Christina's always going around supporting everybody in the community, right? Doesn't matter if you're doing Funko, comics, or like me, just a smorgasbord of everything. And that's what I'm going to do because this is what I enjoy. I enjoy collecting. I still get my comics every week. I still have a pull box. I'm trying to read. I'm so far behind. You don't know how far behind I am? I am just now reading Book of Cutter. So I've got to catch up on Something to Kill the Children. I've got to catch up on House of Slaughter. And try to get caught up on a lot of this stuff. I've cut back what I have in my pull box just because I'm not again, I know if I want to get something, I'll probably just get it in trade, in the trade paperback, so that I can have a collection, which I'm starting to get more and more on. Right there, you see this shelf here is pretty much all full of trade paperbacks now, because of that. Because there's too many comics to have, so I like having the individual copy in my hand, but I've got to be realistic, right? So I'd rather do that. I'd rather just collect them in trade or omnis. That's another thing. Getting omnibuses is my next step. I'm looking forward to the Something's Kindle Children omnibus, because that's going to be pretty cool to have. But I'm getting over. I mean, I've gotten exhausted with the exclusives, and that's never going to change. I don't think. I think I really got burnt out with Something's Kindle Children 16 and how many came out with that, and then just so many for different comics, Department of Truth and stuff like that. Everybody and their mother, getting exclusive, and more power to you guys. 100%, more power to you guys that you have the opportunity to, link up and set up and get on an exclusive. I think that's cool as hell. I can't buy no more of that stuff. I think it's really burnt me out. But yeah, this is what we've got. I do have some mystery boxes in the future coming. I do have some sitting over here that I do need to make videos for. But I think that's the thing, that's just going to be a kind of a spur of the moment thing. May is going to be Pokemon heavy and One Piece heavy. It's just going to be that way. And I'm also going to get into talking about different shows, TV shows, and movies. I'm really looking forward to, and what I'm really looking forward to, May, with Lilo and Stitch live action. People can hate on it all they want. They can hate on some of the live actions. Yes, some of them have been wonky, but Lilo and Stitch holds a special place in my heart, because that was a movie that when my daughter was younger, we went and saw that in the theater, and she really loved that movie. It was really cool. And then How to Train Your Dragon, that's another one. I'm looking forward to it. People have their complaints about everything, right? Not everyone's gonna like what gets made. Have I watched the live action stuff? No. I think the only live action movie I watched, did I watch any of I haven't watched any of the live action. I never watched Mulan. I never watched Lion King. Didn't watch The Little Mermaid. I didn't watch Snow White. I don't think I've watched the live action Disney stuff, but I'm looking forward to these. Why? Because, well, I'm excited for them. I'm excited for Lilo and Stitch, and I'm excited for How to Train Your Dragon. We'll see how everything goes. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys are new here and you feel so inclined to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me, hit that notification bell. It'll notify you when I drop videos and I go live. And let me know in the comments, please. Let me know what kind of stuff that you guys enjoy watching and everything like that. And yeah, let me know on the format, because I have been putting out videos that are under 5 minutes. Are those more your cup of tea? Do you want to see something wham bam, thank you ma'am? Like, especially the pack rips, right? With doing the pack rips. Is that something where you like the shorter version of, where you can see the cards get flipped through? I'm going to be doing a couple different things with these, with some voiceovers, and then, kind of just, I guess, call it ASMR, where you're just ripping the packs and you're kind of flipping the cards, and if we get a big hit, then I'll have the audio. I'll obviously say something at that point. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. It's been going on long enough. But yeah, I'm excited to be back making videos. So we'll see. Throw a like on the video, right? Hit that like button. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. Again, the live streams, I might just do one live stream a month. I'm gonna pace myself in that regard. I think that's something that I'm really going to definitely take time on, because again, I want to get it set up right. Definitely, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch this tomorrow, and I'm gonna see. But definitely, I know I need to, the mic. I'm gonna probably upgrade a little bit. or go in and change the settings on. And then this camera here, the card camera as I'm calling it, this will be upgraded. This one right here, yeah, I'm looking at you there. That one will be upgraded to a little bit better. I'd like to get 4K going, but I'm not going to go crazy, right? I'm going to get a 10. I'll probably just do 1080p. Like the Brio I have here. This one here is nice. I can go and I can change the quality, and I can probably change the filtration here, that it's not so whited out. I do use the ring light that's around here. It's a ring light arm, because again, it helps when I'm sitting here and we're doing some of the card rips and everything like that. So yeah, we got stuff coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is my new schedule. Yes, I will be doing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then we'll do a stream every once in a while. And I'm going to be selling again. I've got to get Sephora some of this stuff. I have been selling, just I haven't been selling on YouTube. I've been using the old Feebay. I've been using my slabs that I've been getting graded and selling. I've been using a couple other sites for that. So it's something that definitely, Shortbox has been great for selling slabs, and then eBay, right? And then just selling on the Feebay, I guess I should say, right? But I'll be getting back into it, right? Getting my feet wet again, coming up, and yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys watching. I always say this: tell somebody you love them, and do one random act of kindness. Man, see, it's been a while since I've done these. Do one random act of kindness a day. It could be something simple like opening up a door for somebody, letting somebody out in front of you in traffic. Just be kind to one another. There's so much hatred. There's so much divisiveness right now in the world. I think we forget how to love each other and just care for each other. And I think that gets lost. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for taking the time, even if it was for 10 seconds to 30 seconds. You watched a little bit of my video here, my live stream. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you so much. I'm Average Will. As I always say, love you. Until next time, I'm out.